That was the first time I've been scared in a cinema in ages. I've just been to see an early press screening of Shelby Oaks and it was so good. Excuse my voice, I've been in a convention all weekend. I have no voice left voice. I really enjoyed it. Some of the posters have a quote on there that say, it's Blair Witch meets Hereditary, which I think is perfect for the feel and vibe of this film. It's directed by Chris Stuckman. I wasn't familiar with Chris. Apparently he's a big YouTuber and this film was created off the back of a Kickstarter that he did and it got funded that way. And as you can see up there, this was executive produced by Mike Flanagan. So anything that's got an endorsement from Mike Flanagan, I am gonna see. And I've been really trying hard to avoid spoilers for this film. So I went into this as blind as I could. I knew there was some found footage involved. I guessed from the description there was gonna be some like occult type stuff. And I loved it. There's a really nice mix of found footage, documentary style footage, and then just your standard narrative of a film. I would have loved the whole thing to be found footage, but I think this story wouldn't work that well as entirely found footage. So I think it was a really nice blend, and I think the pace was really great as well. You get stuck into the story straight away, and I was just tense the whole way through. There were a few moments that completely got me and I jumped. And I think it was very cleverly done. I've seen a lot of horror films. I sometimes feel like I can guess where the jumps and the scares are coming, and that didn't happen in this film. They took me by surprise and I was like, oh shit. It was really good. The acting in this film is fantastic. I didn't really recognize any of the actors. I did recognize a YouTuber. I got very excited when I think her name's Emma, Spooky Astronauts, was in the film, just briefly. But the actress who played Mia, the sister of, so go back a little bit. This film, there's a character called Riley. She is a YouTuber. She's a paranormal investigator with her friends, and they all go missing. There's a whole campaign online, Who Took Riley Brennan? So you may have seen that written on posters and things. And Riley's sister, Mia, has spent years and years trying to find her, trying to track down her, try to find out what happened. And Camille Sullivan, who plays Mia, was absolutely fantastic. She spends a lot of this movie utterly terrified, and she absolutely sold it. I thought she was brilliant. The rest of the cast were really great as well. Sarah Dern, who was Riley, was really good. There were some Derek Mears that I didn't know was going to be in there. It was always lovely to see Derek in a film, and it was a lot scarier than I expected. Like I said, it's been a little while since I've been frightened in the cinema, and I was sat there sort of like really stressed. I had a really dry mouth from my mouth just being open going and gasping every now and then, holding my breath, and I really enjoyed it. There's some really cool stuff in it, some stuff that I was like, yay, and I really want to go and see it again. I know it's going to be released soon. The theatre's October 24th, I think, is just America. I think we may be going it the 30th in time for Halloween. This is a absolutely perfect movie. If you're going to go and see something scary for Halloween, go see this one. It is really scary. It's really fun. I think it's a good story. It's nothing new. Lots of films have done a similar type of story to this. There's another film that, as well as Blair Witch and Hereditary, that is quite similar to in some of the plot. Can't mention that because it will be a spoiler, but it's nothing new, and it's nothing deep. It's an enjoyable, scary film that, while it doesn't do anything wildly different, I still really enjoyed it, and I think it was incredibly well made. It was beautifully shot. The lighting of the film was incredible. The way it was edited and the pacing really kept that tension up. There were some scenes that were like almost unbearable to watch because I was just like, oh my god, what is going to happen? And the way it was shot and edited just really amplified that tension and really got me. So if you heard the cat shouting, he needs to be involved. Yeah, it's just a really fun, scary movie, perfect for spooky season, perfect for Halloween. Go give it a watch in the cinema. The score is incredible. There's some really sort of traditional horror movie type score with the strings and those weird plinky plonky noises. that just make you feel funny, and it was gorgeous, and it was definitely a vibes film. I enjoyed the score, the lighting, just everything, as well as the performances and the story. Just, it looked incredibly beautiful, and I really appreciated that about it. So go and see it in the cinemas. I will pop the release date for the UK in the caption so you know, and let me know what you think, because I loved it and I will be going to see it again in the cinema.